Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500, and welcome back to yet another new project day. Today we are going to have a walk around of a car that was delivered at about 6 o'clock last night, so it was dark, couldn't see it. I had a little look around it, so I couldn't resist the temptation by torchlight. Just had a quick look around the outside of it. The thumbnail may give you a clue to what it is. It's a very slight sting in the tail. Let's show you what we got. Let's do the walk around of the new project, as yet without a name. So, as you've seen, no prizes for guessing. It's an Abarth. It is an Abarth 500. It's not a 595. It is the entry-level model, which I've had before. Project Red Devil was also exactly the same spec as this. If you haven't seen Project Red Devil, click on the link above. And that was a beautiful, beautiful red, obviously. 500 Abarth like this one. This one, as you can see, is white. It is not a damaged car. Not a damaged car. It is a stolen recovered, the same as Red Devil was. It has been at Copart since the 18th of December. Today is the 23rd of January, so it's been there over a month. Let's have a look round. So as far as I can see, there's no damage. No damage, except for the obvious, because it's stolen recovered. Let's show you round. Right, here we go. Here's the front, obviously. Nothing like stating the obvious, is there? So as you can see, no damage. It's absolutely filthy dirty. We got two nice handprints on the bonnet there, but I think that was where it was pushed off of the trailer by Paul, the transport guy. This has come from Copart Wolverhampton, which is not actually Wolverhampton. Before someone says it, it's somewhere else, but comes under Wolverhampton. Yeah, it's a nice one. It is not, well, it will be. It's not quite so nice at the moment. So it didn't have the white Copart sticker on it when it was on the auction. That's obviously gone on afterwards. It was just the wax pen, and as you can see, it's an E. Now that stands for enhanced. The reason for that is because it is what they consider to be in a better car, probably because it means there's no damage. So as you can see there, lost type theft. Pickup date was the 18th of December. Received no keys. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know actually. Received, don't know. Oh, probably not. Doesn't run. No, doesn't run. Odo. I don't know if that's a tick. In the pictures, the ignition was on. It has no ignition, so I imagine they did it with a screwdriver. Now I did know that the driver's door window was not up properly, and I thought I knew why that was, and now in the daylight I've just seen, but we'll come on to that in a second. But it's not the end of the world. So right, let's have a quick look round. So a bit difficult to get down this side, of course, because you know, this was rolled down here. No keys. No keys. However, I have two keys. So Paul, the driver, handed him over to me yesterday and said it comes with keys. So yeah, that's a bonus. I've got a lock set for it. What I was going to do is go down to the locksmith today, get a key cut, or get two keys cut, a remote and an ordinary spare, and then I've bought a new Autel bit of kit so I can actually program keys from scratch. which I haven't used yet and I don't really know how to use. I was going to break it in on this car, but because I've got these, I don't need to. So the plan is, actually we'll come into the plan of what we're going to do with that when we get on the inside. Let's just carry on showing you around. So as you can see, it's absolutely filthy. It's got what looks like cement over it, which obviously has acid in it, so hopefully if it is cement, it might just be mud, but it does look like cement, I have to say. Hopefully that's not damaged the paintwork. If it has, a little bit of polishing should sort it out. Wheels don't look too bad, there's a tiny little bit of curbing. Tyre is fine there. The skirt is fine, although it does seem to be pulling away a little bit there, so I might have to get some Tiger Seal under that and put it under pressure. The only mark on the door is a tiny little parking ding there, tiny thing. You might even not be able to see it. No, I think you can, just there, yeah, you can see it through the camera. Hopefully I'll be able to pull that out. If not, I'll just be leaving it. It's got the nice red mirrors on it, which I think sets a white car off quite nicely. A lot of dirt on the roof, but I can't see any damage, can't see any dings or anything up there. This door is all perfect apart from that little parking ding. Rear quarter is all good, no marks at all that I can see, you know, above the dirt. Tyre on the back is good, virtually new. Come around to the back, which we've already sort of briefly shown you. Now you see there it's WM12. That is a false plate, which Copart really should have taken off. It's not a 12 reg, it is a 14 reg, it's a 64 plate. So it's a 2014. Copart should have taken that off, or the police should have taken that off. But they, for whatever reason, they didn't. So I have a car on false plates, so I will be removing that. I have bought some plates already, they've already been delivered before the car. So I'll be putting those on at some point, but at the moment I'll probably just take that one off. Coming down this side, we'll have another look at this tyre. Yeah, virtually new tyre. Again, wheels look all right, no curbing on that wheel. Rear quarter, absolutely spot on, nothing on there. Nothing on this door at all. Again, seems to be the spoilers sort of coming away just a little bit. And again, almost a brand new tyre. In fact, it's even got the little nipples on it still, so I think it is a new tyre. I think it did come up as an advisory on the MOT for a couple of tyres, so I think it runs out in May, I think it is, so I will obviously be getting it MOT to get a nice new ticket on it. That's it basically on the outside. There's nothing else to really report home about apart from what I noticed. So I didn't notice this last night, but Paul did point it out to me. So as you can see, the seat was a little bit damp because the window's not up properly. Now the reason that window is not up properly is because of this. This is how they've got into the car. They've bent the door out. Now that's easily fixable, I've done that before. So we'll wind the window down, and what you do is you basically get your foot on the door card, get your hands on this bit, we'll film it when I do it. Can't do it here at the moment, it's going to have to wait until I get the thing moving. And then basically you pull it, bend it, and you bend it back into position, and then you keep checking it, and when that sits underneath like it should do, then you know it's okay. Surprisingly, there doesn't appear to be any damage here, because normally they'll get a screwdriver or something in there and prise it out, or a crowbar or something to prise it out to get in there to get the door open, which is clearly what they've done. But there's not actually any damage on the door itself that I can see, unless maybe that tiny little hickey there, maybe, don't know. But that's quite surprising. But I would rather that than a smashed window, to be honest. This is all just road dirt. That's about it on bodywork wise. One of the I've already printed out. It came with the V5, so I haven't physically got the V5. I've got Copart have sent me the V5 number. So last night I'd printed out all the old MOTs. Now there was an advisory, maybe year before last, for couldn't get into the car one side from the outside of the car. I believe it was this. This looks like quite a new door handle. Now, when you open the door, it sticks. So I think what that is, either that nut there is done up too tight, or that one there is done up too tight. I often see people say that about their door handles on Facebook, and I always point out that it's one of those two, and people often come back and say, oh yeah, it's fine now, thanks. So hopefully that'll be the same. I suppose we ought to get on the inside, haven't we? A couple of nice surprises before I show you those. You can see daylight through there. Gives you a better indication of why the rain has been getting in a little bit, or the dampness. Not so much rain, but dampness, I think. I'm surprised they didn't stick something over it. They normally do. It's all wet in there, look. There's rain there, so it has rained, which is why it's a little bit on the damp side in there, but we'll soon get that sorted out. I'll sort that door out ASAP. If not, I'll put something over it to stop water getting in. Okay, so a couple of nice surprises. Obviously that's been broken off. That is, oh, it's starting to rain. That is broken there. So I might try and fix that, or I might just get a new one. I may actually have one. I'll have to have a look. As it's black, not grey, I might not have one. But surprise we got down it, let's chuck that on the floor, is we have some handbooks. Now I haven't looked through these yet. We've got a free USB cable, that's handy. What we got here? Oh, MOT, this is the most recent MOT, is it? Yeah, so MOT was, there's the registration number, DN64 JWL. 47,000 miles at the last MOT. It passed. McPherson strut, pin or bush worn, but not resulting in excessive movement offside front. Oh no, beg your pardon, this is the previous one. This is 2023, which ran out in March 24. I thought this was the most recent one. So that had quite a few things. So these have obviously been done because they're not on the most recent MOT. Pin or bush worn, not resulting in excessive movement offside front. So that's top mount. Brake discs worn, pitted or scored. Rear, recommend replacement. So hopefully that's been done. Suspension arm, offside front, lower rear bush of wishbone. Again, hopefully that's been done. An imbalanced brakes requirement only just met. Braking system requires adjustment or repair. So I think that's all been done because that was a previous year. That is not on the current MOT. What is on the current MOT, I haven't got it here to show you, is, I don't think, no service book actually either. So we got the Blue and Me sound system, owner's handbook, no service book. Typical. What do people do with their service books? How annoying is that? That was my neighbour just going out, which gives me a bit more room to work, which is nice. Yeah, that's annoying. But yeah, as I was saying, on the MOT, it has track rod arm, ball joint on the track rod end has slight movement. So I've added one to my watch list on eBay, which I believe is the correct one. But when I come to it, we'll have a look at it. I think it's the near side, and then we'll replace that. Obviously, we're going to put this car through an MOT, so we want to try and get it through an MOT without any advisories. Now, theft. How did this get stolen? So the usual way, they have, let me just open the door, they have ripped out the ignition. So that's what's left of the ignition there, which we might be able to get a screwdriver in and turn. OBD cover is missing. Hopefully that's in the car somewhere. They usually are. If not, we'll have to, I probably won't have one because again I've got grey ones, but I don't suppose I'll have a black one. Doesn't seem to have messed up the airbag. Sometimes they pull the airbag down as well, the knee airbag, but they don't seem to have done that on this occasion. So obviously we can't start the car, even though we've got the keys. The other surprise, which is nice, is we have an aftermarket stereo, which hopefully works, because I did contemplate putting one in it. But it's already got one, so that's nice. That's a bonus. So we'll say that's pretty much it. There is more to show you. I said about the theft, didn't I? Let me just show you what they did to steal this car, apart from what I've just shown you. Thought I'd come around this side to show you. So that fits into the seatbelt, and then it's got a key lock on there, and we've got cables, and that obviously had gone around the steering wheel. And all the thieves have used bolt cutters
to cut through it. So you can see that yes, that might put off your casual thief, but your professional thief is going to have a set of bolt cutters with them, and all they're going to do is cut the damn thing off. Complete waste of time, really. Now, initially, I did think that I'm going to have to take that seat out and then take off the seatbelt clasp and put a new clasp on. But then when I was fiddling around in here last night, got the wheel thing, and I got a couple of keys. So I'm hoping, it might not be, I haven't tried it, I'm hoping, anything else in there? No, that's about it, I think. Oh, some money. Oh, 20p, 30p, 50p. I'm already in profit. I'm hoping that one of these keys, and this is the first time I'm trying it. I don't think it is. This might be a locker key. The key goes in, but doesn't seem to want to turn. So maybe it's not the right key then, that's a damn shame. So I think we'll have to revert back to plan A. We're going to have to take that seat out, take that side plastic panel off, and I'm pretty sure I've got seatbelt clasps, although I have sold some on eBay over the years, but hopefully I've got one. If not, I'll have to buy one. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, I should have one knocking around. And we just have to change the whole thing, which is a pain, but that's the only way. If that key, short of drilling that lock out, which is going to take time, effort, make a mess, it's a bit awkward, it's easier just to take the seat out and do it, really. Unless I happen to find any other keys. They must be someone's locker key. I don't know who the previous owner was, of course, because there's nothing in the car that tells me that. However, in the listing, it did say can't get in the boot. Now somebody has pulled the back seats down since the photographs were taken, and everything that was in the boot last night was all pulled into this area here. There's a brand new handbag there, it's still in the bag. Lots of bits of clothing, there's a bag over in the corner which I haven't yet looked at. So yes, whoever it is, they had their car stolen with their stuff in. When it was recovered by police, they obviously never went and picked up any of their own property that was in it. I'm starting to get wet because it's pouring with rain all of a sudden. So I'm going to grab a screwdriver and I'm going to see if we can actually get the ignition to switch on and see if that stereo works. Right, I've got a screwdriver in the slot. It has, but I think probably the battery's dead. Yeah, I reckon the battery's completely gone. Because I'm turning it on, nothing's happening. As I say, in the Copart pictures, there was power there. So I think what I'll do, I will take the battery out if it stops raining and get it on charge, obviously before we come to the next video. So I think it's done 54,000 or something like that. Probably what they've done is Copart have probably turned that on to do their filming. They take their pictures and they've probably just left the bloody thing on and the battery's just gone. So I have got a small battery that may have power in it actually. So I'm going to stick this one on charge and then I'll sort out which battery I've got and I'll put that in. I'll do that in a minute and we'll get that on this video. So gear knob is a little bit on the worn side, but I'm probably not going to bother changing that. Hopefully everything else will work. Obviously we don't even know if the engine's, actually I assume it's got an engine. There was actually a picture with the bonnet open, so we'll have a look at the engine in a minute actually. I don't think there's anything else to show you really. So we got the book pack, but it's just a shame there's no service history, so we're going to have to try and chase the service history. We'll get in the boot in a minute as well and have a look and see what else we've got in there, but at least we've got the locking wheel nut key, so that's a bonus. And 50p. All this money that I've collected out of cars, I've got in a pot. I've never counted it up, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it to a charity. It's not going to be masses, probably not even a tenner. But whatever it is, I'm giving it to charity. As some of you know, who've been with me for a long time, my first year of my first year of YouTube earnings went to a local charity, local animal charity, and I did video it as well, or part of it. If you want to see that video of me, I didn't actually film myself like in their office giving it to them as such, because that would have been really not acceptable, but have a look If you're interested, I'll stick the link above, and I'll stick it at the end of this video as well, if you want to have a look. But yeah, that was £1,000 I gave to them. So I do like to do a bit of charity stuff, and I might actually do a car for charity and give it away at some point. That was the plan for maybe this year, but we'll see. We'll talk about that in another video at another time. So I think at the moment that's all we can show you. So I'm going to pop the bonnet, and we'll have a look under the bonnet. I want to see if the cam belt's been done, because I've already got my mechanic booked to do the cam belt on the latest green car. He's coming at the beginning of next month, and I said to him, if you fancy doing 2 at a time, I'll let you know whether this one needs doing. It might have been done, but we'll have a look, see if we can figure out if it has been done. So I'll be back in a minute. Right, engine wise, it all looks very clean actually. Coolant looks nice and clean. We'll check the oil in a minute. Cam belt. No, cam belt sticker is still on. I think actually that on these, the sticker doesn't cover the bolt, does it? Like it does on the 1.2. So it's impossible to know. Well, that's a bit annoying. But I suppose if we don't know whether it's been done or not, we have to assume it hasn't. Chances are it has, but no way of knowing. But it all looks quite clean under here, doesn't it? It's got what looks like a new battery as well, or certainly newish, that's for sure. So I think it's probably just flat. We could try the boost pack on it. Obviously, no, there's no point because we can't start it until we've sorted the ignition out. But yeah, all looks good under here. Give that a wipe. Oh yeah, brand new oil. That is brand new, that oil. Absolutely brand new. I reckon this has been serviced just before it was stolen. So if you can make that out at all. Not sure we can focus on it. Let me move the camera around. Not sure whether that's focusing very well on it, but I don't know if you can see that, but that has got brand new oil in that. So I reckon that was serviced not long before it was stolen. As you can see, if I wipe the oil onto the tissue, you can see that's new oil. It's not in any way, shape or form black. Oh, that's good. So it may not need a service in that case. We'll check the air filter. I have actually got an air filter and an oil filter, but I think based on what I've seen there, I would say that's definitely been serviced. I think someone's obviously looked after this car, I think. They've had a new battery. It all looks quite clean under here. So they probably clean it, although it's been sitting around in Copart for a month, which is probably why it was dirty. They've put that stereo in it. They've done lots of things. So hopefully it's going to be good. Just one other thing. The tyre was flat. He put a bit of air in it. I'm not sure whether it's gone down a little bit again. We might have a puncture in there. So at some point we'll get that tyre off and have a look at that. If it is a puncture, we might be able to repair it. If not, we'll get a new tyre. Not the end of the world. Actually, I didn't notice. I think they're a bit too dirty. What they are they cheap tyres? Can't even see a name. Thunder something. Yeah, I think they're cheap ones. Never mind. I don't mind cheap tyres. Right. One last thing we're going to do before we sign off is we are going to have a look at in the boot and see what goodies we've got in the boot. But of course, before that, we've got to get in. We've got to get the boot open. Now, for those of you, my neighbour's just come back, by the way, so his van's back here again. For those of you who don't know how to do that, if you can't get in the boot of a car, down here, not a car, but this car in particular, down there we have a little lever which you push, and that opens the boot. And then we go around, oh, blimey. Bit restricted movement here with the van there, and then hey presto, the boot opens. I was going to say we got no back shelf, but we have. That's good. Right, so we've got a brand new handbag there. That can be my wife's birthday present. Where's that come from? Oh, it's a laptop bag. Fits laptops up to 14 inches. Where's that come from then? Let's have a look. The Leather Working Group. Price? £89. A £90 leather backpack for a laptop. Nice. Definitely my wife's birthday present. Sainsbury's bag. Got a little anorak here. Little puffer jacket type thing, which looks alright. Charity shop. No labels, not a designer one. Oh, what on earth? Let's get that out of the way. It's filthy dirty. Let's put that out of the way over there. There's loads of clothes. Oh look, there's a front plate. So they took the front plate off, the false plates, and left it in the boot of the car, but not the back. What else we got? Oh, more new stuff, more new clothes. Kids' clothes. Like a Christmas pyjamas or something. Socks, kids' socks, brand new. Is that a whiteboard? I need a whiteboard actually. Lots of other bits of clothing. Oh look, oh that's handy. Brand new door handle. Don't need one, do I? No. I wonder if that's an aftermarket one that won't fit. Probably. We'll try it though, because I've got a car at the moment. Bloody rain again. But I need a door handle. Let's shut this door. What else we got? Something in here. Oh, more new clothes. Another top. I've got a person's address on it. Let me have a look. Oh, it has. Hang on. No, it's been ripped off. Just see the word Avenue. That's a shame. Got some wire. Is that solder? Don't know. Anyone need any danger protected by razor wire signs? I could sell those on eBay. I think that's about it. A pair of jeans. I shall collect them up and put them on eBay. Why not? We got the pump and bottle instead of a spare tyre. Let's put that on there. What that is? Ooh, something stuck on there. Oh, hopefully that will come off. KC. It's a power wire for something. Yeah, just a normal like kettle plug. Another USB cable with a adapter. So yeah, quite a lot of property in here. Nothing of amazing value apart from that handbag, which is £90, or laptop bag. But yeah, I think that's about it. Time to finish this walk around. So that is your walk around, I think. I'm going to continue it today, despite the rain. I'm going to continue and see if we can get it running today. So we'll get that, get the ignition off and get the new ignition in. That'll be on your next video. So that'll be the day one of the repair. So I will see you then. Sort out that door as well. I need to put something over it. I'm hoping the rain might stop for a bit, but I need to put something over it to stop the water getting in. So that is your walk around on the new project, which I haven't yet got a name. I might call it White Devil. The last one was Red Devil. I might call this one White Devil. Yeah, why not? Let's call it Project White Devil. That's it. We will see you next week on the next video on this one. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, you want to see more our bath stuff, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of the car. Let me know what you think I can sell it for. One thing I forgot to tell you, this car is unrecorded. It is HPI Clear. Not a damaged car, not a category car. It is a fully fledged HPI Clear, category clear Abarth 500. Let me know what you think I should sell it for. Until the next one, thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.